Chicken and wild rice soup. Chicken, bacon, wild rice in a rich, creamy broth made with milk, heavy cream, sour cream, and chicken broth. And then top that off with almonds. This is an extraordinary bowl of soup. Let me show you how to make this here on Darlene's table. I'm making a chicken and wild rice soup. It's from Cuisine at Home. I've been making this for probably 5 or 6 years. It's a wonderful recipe. The rice, because it's wild rice, does not absorb all the liquid, so you can put it in the refrigerator, you can freeze it. It freezes well, I've done that. But when I'm through with this, my neighbors will be enjoying it with us. So, let's get started. Let's cook our bacon until it's crisp. Now, I have already prepared the wild rice and set it aside. It takes about 45 minutes, so that's the first thing that I do. We're going to add butter. And by the way, I am cooking this in a 5-quart Dutch oven because it makes a fair amount of soup. I'm going to brown my mushrooms no matter what recipe I have. If it calls for mushrooms, I always brown them. A little salt and pepper. All right, then with our vegetables, we've got celery, onion, and carrot. We'll cook this for about 5 minutes with the lid on. All right, that looks really good. In with the fresh thyme. Add the flour and cook for about 1 minute. This is the thickener. I wound up adding 2 more tablespoons of butter because it was a little bit dry and I needed to cook that flour well. Give it a good stir. Now I'm adding the sherry to deglaze the pan. And 4 cups of chicken broth. Homemade is always better, but I've used all my chicken broth, so this is it's an unsalted chicken broth. Now I'm going to add the chicken and the already prepared wild rice. Give this a good stir, and we're going to let this simmer, bring it to a boil, and then cut it back to low. Let it simmer for about 10 minutes. All right, it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to give it a good stir and cut the heat back to low. At this point, I'm going to add the mixture of whole milk, sour cream, and heavy cream. I'm going to add the crispy bacon back into the pot. Now we're not going to let this come to a boil. We only want it to heat all the way through, and then it's ready to serve. I'm adding a little cayenne. That's optional. Ready to serve. This is going to be so good. My spoon isn't large enough. This rich, creamy soup with chicken, the smokiness of the bacon coming through, the slightly crunchy texture of the wild rice and almonds. Soup for the soul, ideal for a wintry night or any time. This is so good. You need to give this a try. I know you'll enjoy it. If you like this video, then give us a like and please consider subscribing to our channel. Until next time on Darlene's Table.